Have you ever wondered how some of the most critical legal disputes in the United States eventually land before the Supreme Court? It is a complex journey, distinct from standard appeals in lower courts. Federal appeals court cases do not automatically requiring certiorari. Instead, the Supreme Court uses the writ of certiorari as its primary mechanism for discretionary review, meaning it decides which cases it will hear. The core reason for this discretionary power lies in the Supreme Court's unique role. As the highest court in the land, its primary function is not to correct every perceived error from lower courts. Rather, it is to resolve conflicts between federal circuit courts of appeal, interpret the Constitution, and clarify important federal laws, thereby ensuring uniformity and consistency across the national legal landscape. The court receives thousands of petitions for certiorari each year, but it typically grants review to fewer than 100 cases. This selective process allows the court to focus on issues of national importance and broad legal impact. For a case originating in a federal court of appeals, a party dissatisfied with the appellate court's decision must file a petition for a writ of certiorari with the Supreme Court. This petition outlines why the case warrants the court's attention, often citing a conflict among circuits or a significant constitutional question. The opposing party then has an opportunity to file a brief in opposition. Following this, the justices meet in conference, and under what is known as the Rule of 4, at least 4 of the 9 justices must agree to hear the case for certiorari to be granted. An interesting detail is the existence of the cert pool, where law clerks for participating justices collectively review petitions and produce a memo summarizing and recommending action on each case. This system helps manage the immense volume of petitions. Also, while the official Rule of 4 governs the grant of certiorari, an informal Rule of 10 sometimes guides the justices' decisions, emphasizing cases that present issues of unusual national importance or where there is a clear disagreement among lower courts on a federal question. Ultimately, understanding the certiorari process reveals that the Supreme Court acts as a crucial arbiter of federal law and constitutional principles, meticulously selecting cases to shape legal policy rather than merely serving as a final court of appeals for every federal dispute. This ensures that its limited resources are dedicated to matters with the broadest implications for the entire nation.